wonderful to have you back on our YouTube channel. My name is Gospel.
And my name is Amara.
Today we want to have another wonderful conversation, and we will be looking at finding purpose in marriage. Finding purpose in your marriage.
Now it's all about seeing the end from the beginning. Life purpose is more than money. Well, a lot of people may not agree with this, but we do agree that, the purpose that you carry in life is way bigger than whatever you acquire. So your life vision is not just about how much money you're making or how much money you have already made. There are people you ask about their vision for their life or their life vision, and they tell you that they really want to be wealthy. They want to be rich. They want to have a lot of money. They want to be able to buy cars and houses and all of those kind of things. Now, is that what vision should be all about? Is that what your purpose should be all about? What happens if they become rich? So they eventually will get rich. So does life stop? Is that the end of it all? Having said that, do we live to make money?
Well, I don't think life is about money.
Yes.
Life is about doing something meaningful beyond making money. Because when you make all the money, there are rich people out there.
Yes.
You make all the money, what next? It is the what next that you need to think about. The purpose for which you are alive.
Yeah.
Money could be a means
to an end.
It solves problem. Money is important. We
Very
must
important.
say that.
Yes.
In fact, money solves a lot of problems.
True.
Money gives you options. You can't do certain things you want to do in life if you don't have the money.
Yeah.
So it's good to make money. But that is not the end of your life. Because when you die, you leave your money here.
Yes.
I've seen people who made so much money, they died. Once they died, their children
will take on,
squandered their wealth.
Yeah.
And no one remembers them today.
Yes. I just want to say that money is good. Like you rightly said, it enhances our capacity to actualize our vision.
Yes.
So without money, it's difficult to really facilitate your vision in a way that you would use. I mean, driving your vision in that way will be challenging.
Yeah,
so money is good.
Yes. Then if money helps you drive your vision, the question is, what is your life purpose? What is your vision? What is the central focus of your existence?
True. Drawing from what we're just saying now, life purpose is not just to acquire wealth.
Yeah.
Wealth is okay. Having the houses, having the cars, having all of the things that we mentioned, your wardrobe full of lovely clothes and shoes, jewelry, things that people love, those things.
Having the money to go on holidays.
Exactly, even cars.
Yeah.
All of those things are very important. But then, some people live their life focused on acquiring all of these things. And I think that just the sole purpose of doing that kind of takes away your focus from the core, from what is most important in life.
Yeah. So obviously, because people want to acquire some of these things, they get involved in the rat race.
Yes.
They work 9 to 5 every day just to make money, to be able to acquire all
the things that they have.
Mentioned.
Yes.
They live their life all for that.
Yes. So the overwhelming drive and passion for material things is the underlying kind of factor for greed and corruption. So people excessively want this sort of thing, and it's a kind of a drive for materialism. So I want this, I want that, I want what someone else is having. So when you live your life primarily just acquire stuff, acquire material things,
it could lead to that,
and you become insatiable because it never ends.
You always want more.
Yes,
you always want more.
So the more you have, the more you want to have. Now, having said that, I think that it is very important as a family
to have a vision.
To have a vision, to have a goal. Where are we going as a family? What do we want to do? How do we meet our basic needs? How do we create that level of comfort, for all of us within the family? So it is very important to have that conversation. So having a financial goal is good.
Like you rightly said, having family financial goals, vision, and all that to be able to help your family have comfort, a level of comfort is good.
Yes.
But the problem now is when it becomes the central focus of your existence, where you're driven to make sure to do all that you can to help your family have excessive comfort, and that's what you live for, then it's a problem. That is why you need to have, beyond the family financial goals and material wealth, you need to have a central purpose for which your marriage exists.
Yes, and I think that it has to be clear.
Yes.
Not just for the both of you in the relationship, but it also you need to carry your children along. They need to understand, why do we exist? You know, you need to communicate that. Don't just say, oh, it's okay for me to make you comfortable, but we're living for something bigger than that.
Yeah.
It's what is dad saying? What is mom saying? So it's very important that you communicate that and embed them into the
whole thing.
Yes, that I cannot emphasize how crucial this is, because it helps for you to run your family seamlessly in a way that people understand that this is the vision, this is where we are going as a family, and all hands will be on deck, whether as a child, whether as a mom or a dad in that relationship. And you know, once that happens, it's like everything is coming together in your relationship, such that
everyone knows the role they're supposed to play to drive that family vision to its end.
Yes. So saying that and selling that to your children, wealth is okay. It is good to be comfortable. However, you live for something bigger
than money and material wealth.
Yes.
Obviously, what we are trying to say is that one's purpose is not actually to get married. Marriage is important. Marriage is a sweet experience, I must tell you. I've enjoyed my marriage and I'm still enjoying it. And there are so many couples out there who are having wonderful marital relationships.
Yes.
And they will tell you that beyond getting married and living together with someone you love, there is something about their life,
yes,
which is bigger, which the marriage becomes just a platform to achieve that.
Yes, I think the problem that we find in a lot of families is the fact that parents are just so focused on, my daughter has done this, or my son has done this, check. He's been to the university, check. He's got a good job, check. So you check off all those lists. Oh, he needs to settle down. He needs to get married. And the conversation around marriage is, you have to settle down because it's what is expected, or you have to settle down because I need grandchildren, or you have to settle down for whatever reason it is. But I think that a lot of young people don't quite understand why marriage.
Yeah, like you're saying, I think even girl child, most women have been conditioned, groomed, prepared for marriage.
Yes.
As if marriage is the ultimate in life. As if marriage is the end game.
Yes.
Without trying to find out what exactly is this child here for.
Yeah.
Our understanding is that you're here for a reason.
Yes.
And that reason is why you should even get married.
Yeah.
Find someone that has an understanding of his or her own vision, life vision or life purpose.
Yes.
And come together to see how two of you can, align your vision.
Yes.
And achieve something bigger.
Exactly. And for us, we see it more as synergizing your relationship, because it's about drawing from each other's strength. I help you to build on your strength, and areas where you're weak, I kind of compliment you on. But it also, the reason why we say this is that a lot of conflict in relationship is down to the fact that, oh, he's not letting me live my dreams. Oh, I want to do this. And he knew before I got married that this is what I wanted to do. Now, what we find is that there's been a lot of conflict in terms of vision coming together. So it's difficult for the man to fulfill his purpose.
It's also difficult for the woman to do the same,
because there's a lot of divergence in terms of how do we bring this together?
Yeah.
How do we bring what you want to do and what I want to do? And I think this is a conversation that needs to be had before
marriage,
so that you in seeking and looking for a life partner, you begin to understand, okay, this is what my purpose is, this is what my vision is. And then if you find that man, what exactly is his vision? What does he want me to come help him do? Because a lot of people don't understand it in this way.
Yeah, you're even talking about people who, these are people who already understand that they have a vision, they have a life purpose.
Yes.
A lot of people don't even have a clue of why they're here.
Yeah.
Many people think life is about go to school, acquire wealth,
yeah,
get education, get a job, go into business, make money, get married, have children, extend your inheritance to them, and that is life.
Yeah.
They don't even know that life is bigger than that.
Yes.
So our issue now is, how do you know that this is what you're supposed to do? What do you do to know what your vision is? That's a question we want to answer in this conversation.
Yes.
If you're married to someone, the question is, why are we married?
Yes.
Why are we here together?
Yeah.
Why? For a woman, you're asking a man, what exactly am I coming to help you do?
Yeah. Because we believe that marriage is a platform that allows you to enhance your capacity to fulfill your purpose.
So if I don't know my purpose, if I don't even have a clue of what it is,
that even is a problem.
It creates more problems when the woman comes in to, push you into fulfilling that purpose in alignment with her vision.
Yes.
And you don't have a clue.
Yes. And the reason why we have looked, we kind of defined marriage in this way. So marriage is a platform. I just want to say that again, that allows you or the couple in that relationship to enhance their capacity to fulfill purpose. It doesn't limit your capacity, but it's an enhancement. It enhances that capacity to fulfill knowledge, to fulfill purpose. Now, like you said, what then is your purpose? Why are we together? Why are we married? Why should we be married?
For me, purpose is simple.
Yes.
Purpose is the essence of your existence. Purpose is the solution that you're here to bring.
Yeah.
There is a problem, and you're created to solve that problem. And that problem is unique to you. There are so many problems out there, but you are designed with your personality, with your characteristics, with your experience, with where you're born, genetic makeup, and everything. You are created to be the solution to that problem.
Now let's bring it into the context of marriage. Now, why do two persons come together to get married? What is the purpose of that marriage?
The purpose of marriage is for that man or woman who has discovered purpose to come together and help each other fulfill that purpose. So, for instance, I know that my purpose is to help people who are poor.
Yeah.
If that is my solution.
Yes.
That I'm bringing to people on earth.
Yeah. To
reach out to many lives, to touch lives. So that when I die, people will remember that I touched their life. Something that is bigger than me and my family.
Yes.
If that is my purpose, and I get to know you,
yes,
I should be able to know that you have a role to play in me accomplishing that.
And I also
that is what marriage is about.
Exactly. And I also have my purpose. And most times when you see people come together, it's about to boomerang. Yes. Because by yourself, yes, you can fulfill that. But what we believe is that when two persons come together,
it creates opportunity for geometric impact.
Yes. So it's all about now my purpose. Your purpose is probably to touch lives and to change lives, the people who are poor, the example that you've given. And my purpose coming to you might be something different, but might have to do with something entrepreneurial, for example.
For instance.
That will help to facilitate that.
Yeah. So in that sense, if yours is entrepreneurship,
yes,
where you're into business, you should now see your business as a means
to an end. Yes.
Where if you're making money in that business, we'll now use that money, part of the money you're making, to put together with the system we have created
Yes.
to reach out to the poor.
Yes.
So now money is no longer the end.
Yeah.
It is now the means to an end.
Yeah.
So our understanding is that whatever education you've gotten, whatever capacity you have, whatever exposure you have, you should put everything together.
It should be geared
towards fulfilling your purpose.
That's true.
And for both of us, what we do now is what we are here for.
Yeah.
We want a situation where people can enjoy their relationship, their marital relationships.
Marriage can be heaven on earth.
Yes.
Yes.
That's what we believe. So our purpose is to empower couples, both single and married, on how to live a happy marital life.
Yes. Your purpose is more about making a difference in the lives of others.
Yes.
What can you do to bring meaning and joy to the lives of people? It's all about making positive change.
So we are saying to someone now who is listening, that beyond the externals, the material wealth, the things he or she has acquired,
yes,
the person should see purpose as making meaningful change, positive change in the lives of others.
Yes.
So when you're married, what is your marriage doing?
Yes.
What function, what role, what solution, what problem is your marriage
solving? Your marriage should find ways of putting smile on people's faces. People should see your marriage and be motivated, to do the same, to walk towards, when I'm married, I'm going to do this. I'm going to go way over and beyond. The way you see models, you see people in life that inspire people. That's what marriages should do.
Yes, that's what marriage should do. It might not also be out there.
No.
People may not know what you're doing.
Ways.
But in your little way, what are you doing to help someone? In fact, you should start it before marriage.
Yes.
If you have this understanding that your life is more meaningful when you reach out to someone out there.
Yes.
When you touch life. You don't have to have money to do it.
Yeah.
It might be your song. It might be what you write. It might be the encouraging word you have decided to put out there for people to read.
Yes.
It might be your book, the valuable things you do. It might be imparting knowledge. You might be a teacher, and your purpose is to help young people to acquire knowledge.
Yes.
Those who don't have access to good education, you can do that. Thank God for social media.
Yeah.
You can create a channel through which you impact people in different ways, in diverse forms.
Yeah.
There are so many problems out there that people need to solve. The problem is people don't see the need. They don't see it as what they need to do.
Yes. There's a whole lot of need out there. I mean, we cannot overemphasize this. And the truth is, if you see yourself as a channel of change, it will be different. And I think that this in itself can help to minimize a lot of conflicts that people experience in relationships. When you come into a relationship and you say to yourself, we're in this for a bigger purpose. So a lot of the
things will be taken care of because you ignore them knowing that you're in this for a bigger purpose.
Not even ignore them. They wouldn't seem important. Because those trivial things, which a lot of people find in some relationship, maybe finance, money, or the fact that, you don't, the things that people
creates problems,
conflicts in relationship, you would see those things as trivial. One of the things we have come to realize is that when two people who have discovered their purpose prior to marriage, before they get into marriage, and they have actually discussed this, they have talked about it, it becomes very easy for them to work together. Because then, there's a clear picture. We know what we're coming in to do. There is a roadmap. There's something, there's a purpose. There's something to do.
And they walk into it and they start doing it.
We see a lot of marriages that have, not all, some marriages that have conflict. And one of the things that we've identified is the fact that, when you're not busy doing something
meaningful,
you get distracted by little things, and those little things become the focus of the relationship. When you find yourself doing something, being involved in actually delivering value, in delivering purpose, in helping people, transforming lives.
Seeing life beyond you.
Beyond you. You find out that some things wouldn't really count in your relationship. And you are even enhanced. Your happiness, your quality of life is enhanced just by making others feel better. There's a whole lot of bad marriage examples out there. Your marriage can make the difference. Your marriage can actually inspire someone to think differently about relationships. Because what we see is that a lot of good examples of relationships are not quite showcased. But I think there are a lot of them.
Yeah. Beyond your marriage being an example for people to emulate,
yes,
that could be an angle of your purpose.
Yes.
Beyond that, have a plan. What do we do to better life?
That's true.
People think it's big. Purpose may not be that big in terms of accomplishing it.
Yes.
See the end from the beginning. If you see your life from the end, let's say you've lived all your life and you're about to die, what will people remember you for?
That's true.
What will people remember your marriage for? People should remember your marriage or the two of you for something wonderful, something that has long-term value.
Yeah.
So you can
posterity.
Yeah. You can decide that what you do is to give someone education because you struggled to have education. So if that is what you and your wife or husband have decided to do,
yes,
as what you would give out to
someone,
other people,
yeah,
it is meaningful.
Yes.
You may decide to give someone food. It is meaningful. You may decide to give someone water. It is meaningful. You may decide to give someone reading materials.
Empower knowledge. Empower the person.
Empower
Give
skills.
the person knowledge. Yeah. Because, people think that these things are big things, they're far-fetched, but they look around you. There's a whole lot of challenges that people are bogged down with, and you can be that solution to that.
You can be the difference.
Yes, I just want to say this because it just occurred to me as we're having this conversation. A lot of people get married, and I'm saying this especially for the ladies. They get married and they feel that their life is over. They stop dreaming, they stop wanting to achieve, they stop wanting to, those
impact.
Yeah, those things that you were as a young person, as a single woman, those things you were so inspired and to do. All of a sudden you just find that life happens. You get married, you have children, and so many things happen, and you just say, you know what, I just live my life for my children. I just do this, I just do that. Don't stop dreaming. There's a whole lot that you can achieve as an individual. Even in your relationship, there's a whole lot you can do. A lot of children need good models. They need good example. And the best example that your child can have is your relationship. A lot of dysfunctional marriages out there are based on some dysfunctional families.
Yes.
So your relationship can be that model that proves and shows and demonstrates to your children that indeed it's possible to have a wonderful relationship.
Yeah. And extending that to purpose, you can as well show your children the roadmap to fulfilling their purpose.
That's true.
Let them discover themselves, discover who they are, what are the problems they're here to solve before they even start thinking or dreaming of marriage. So that when they get married, they know they're going to align with someone to do the best for the society, to give life, to give meaning, to give hope to someone out there. Having said all that we've said,
yes,
you have to think about this. Why are you here? What is the essence of your being, your existence? It is difficult to understand who you are and what you're here for without having access to your creator.
Yeah.
So you need to know from the manufacturer of a car how and what the car is for. Everything is made for a purpose. And we believe in creation, and we believe that God created everyone God did not create you first and started thinking about what you would do in life. God saw a need, human need, and decided to create you to solve that need. Discover who you are and what you're here for. And when you do, then you can extend it to your marriage. Your marriage is not the end in itself. Your marriage is a means to an end. Your marriage is a means to reach out to someone. It starts with nurturing your children to have good sense of morality, good sense of integrity, to become solution to the larger society. So the example, like you were saying, the example you show to your children is the starting point of demonstrating your purpose. And then you extend it to the larger society. Look at a problem there that you have the capacity and the resources, everything about you has been put together to enable you to solve. You start with what you say, start with what you do, you start with your hands, your thinking, everything about you. You can use your money, you can use your network to make impact in the lives of people, so that when you die, people will remember you not for evil, but for the lives and the lives you touched, the people you gave hope.
Now let me ask you, you're married. Tell us, what do you think? What is the purpose of your marriage? What problem is your marriage solving? Would love to hear that, because we need to spread this positivity all around and tell people that indeed successful marriage is possible. Living a purpose or having a purposeful marriage is possible. So do tell us what you think. And maybe you're single and you're watching this right now. This calls for a lot of reflection. Now, before you take that step, pause and ponder. We hope you found a lot of value in this. And if you think there are people who would benefit from what we've just shared, please do pass on the message to them. Share this, like it, comment on it. We would love to read your stories as well. If you have any, do share with us. Now, it was lovely, talking and having this conversation today with you. And we know that we have lots of returning subscribers. They come in every single week. Thank you so very much. We are growing stronger every single day. And if you're new to our channel, please do not forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on your notification bell. Now, until the next episode is goodbye from us. Goodbye.